Hello student, good morning. Myself Sri K.D. Borse sir, biology subject teacher. In previous lecture we learned control and coordination chapter content concept, diffuse endocrine glands. In that we detail discuss placenta is one of the diffuse endocrine gland. Gastrointestinal tract is also one of the diffuse endocrine gland. Kidney and heart are also diffuse endocrine gland. We also detail discuss hormone therapy. Hormone are used as treatment measure called as hormone therapy. Today we are going to learn 12 science biology subject syllabus contain chapter human health and diseases. In that we detail discuss in today's lecture concept of health, concept of immunity, types of immunity. First concept, health. What is health? Health does not simply means a person free from disease. Health does not simply means a person free from disease. According to World Health Organization, health can be defined as the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, called as health. According to World Health Organization (WHO), health can be defined as a state of complete physical, mental, and socially well-being. Means the person becomes state complete physically as well as mentally as well as socially well-being, not only absence of disease or infirmity means weakness, means not only absence of disease or weakness, state complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Such big information in a definition point of view about health. In short, health is birthright from humans. Health is related to metabolic and functional efficiency of living organism, no doubt. Health directly related to metabolic and functional efficiency of living organism. So, health is most important about living organism. Now we learn different requirement of good health. Number one, first, good health require hygienic balanced diet. स्वच्छ संतुलित आहार असणं गुड हेल्थसाठी गरजेचं आहे. सेकंड, क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर मस्ट फॉर गुड हेल्थ. Personal and community hygiene is also one of the important requirement for good health. Regular physical exercise is also a requirement of good health. Knowledge about different diseases and their effect on body is also one of the requirement. In today's condition, different diseases are created to human body. So, what type of diseases cause human body and what is the effect of diseases, like knowledge is must for every human being. proper disposal of waste and control of vectors are also good health requirement. Proper disposal of waste, personal house as well as community. Control vector is must because vectors are carrier different diseases. So control vectors are also one of the requirement of good health. Here noted all these different 6 points of different requirement. Now, do you know human body has ability to resist? ह्युमन बॉडीमध्ये अशी क्षमता असते जी रेजिस्ट करू शकते almost all type of infectious agents like bacteria, viruses and foreign bodies. You know, various diseases caused by bacteria, viruses and foreign bodies. So human body has ability to resist almost all type of infectious agents like bacteria, viruses and foreign bodies. Such ability is resist to almost all type of infectious agents. In which system of human body responsible for resist almost all type of infectious agent? The system which protect us from various infectious agent called as immune system. Immune system is most important for resist almost all type of infectious agent like bacteria, viruses and foreign bodies. Now we detail discuss what is immunity. Immunity is one of the resistant power or ability exhibited by the host toward the infection or injury. Such infection or injury caused by pathogen and their product. Such resistance or ability called as immunity. Means immunity हा resistant power असतो, exhibit करतो host towards the infection or injury. Such infection caused by pathogen or their product, such resistance are called as immunity. In simply, an ability of an individual to resist infection, such ability called as immunity. Simply, immunity means अशी क्षमता इंडिव्हिज्युअलची जी रेजिस्ट करू शकते कोणाला तर इन्फेक्शनला. ते इन्फेक्शन क्रिएट केलेलं असतं पॅथोजनने किंवा पॅथोजनच्या प्रॉडक्टने. सो सच इन्फेक्शन इज रेजिस्ट by individual ability, such ability called as immunity. What is the resistance? An ability to prevent the damage or disease through our defense mechanism called as resistance. Means simply what is resistance? It is an ability to prevent the damage or diseases through our defense mechanism. Up to this we detail discuss. Immunity is one of the ability or resistance exhibit by host towards the infection or injury. That infection or injury caused by pathogen and their products. Such resistance called as immunity. Now we detail discuss concept of immunity, first believed by one of the scientists known as Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner in England. Immunity first believed. He developed cowpox vaccine. He developed cowpox vaccine for the protection against to attack smallpox virus. स्मॉलपॉक्स ज्याला आपण देवीचा आजार म्हणतो, स्मॉलपॉक्स व्हायरसने होतो, त्या व्हायरसच्या आजाराला स्मॉलपॉक्स म्हटलं जातं, देवीचा आजार. सो स्मॉलपॉक्स व्हायरस प्रोटेक्ट by one of the vaccine known as cowpox vaccine. Such vaccine is developed by Edward Jenner. So Edward Jenner believe first time immunity power, and first vaccine is also prepared by Edward Jenner. Always remember, first vaccine known as cowpox vaccine against protection attack of smallpox virus, and it is developed by Edward Jenner. What is immunology? Immunology is one of the branch of science which deals with study of immune system, immune responses to foreign substances, and their role in resisting infection by pathogen called as immunology. Immunology, one of the branch of science. या सायन्सच्या ब्रँचमध्ये आपल्याला स्टडी होतो इम्यून सिस्टीमचा, immune responses to foreign substances, also their role, resistance infection by pathogen, such branch called as immunology. Immunology branch मध्ये आपण स्टडी करतो immune system, different immune responses to foreign substances. Now we learn most important characteristic features of immune system. Number one, first, immune system distinguishes self and non-self cells. Like immune system distinguish body's own cells and foreign molecules or invading cells. This is one of the most important characteristic features of immune system. Immune system identify करते self cells and non-self cells. Any foreign substance invading body and capable of stimulating an immune response called as antigen. So this is also one of the characteristic feature of immune system. And number third, the protective chemical produced by immune cells in response to antigen called as antibody. Means antigen produce antibody is one of the characteristic features of immune system. Here noted all these three different main characteristic features of immune system. Now we detail discuss different types of immunity. Type of immunity, there are two types of immunity. Number one, first, innate immunity, also called as inborn immunity, also called as inherited immunity. Second one is acquired immunity, also called as adaptive immunity. Means innate, inborn, inherited immunity is one of the type, and acquired adaptive immunity is one of the types. So two types of immunity present in human body. We detail discuss one by one. First one is innate immunity, also called as inborn immunity, also called as inherited immunity. What is innate immunity? It is one of the type of immunity in which resistance against infection that an individual possesses right from the birth ड्यू टू हिज or her genetic makeup, such immunity called as innate immunity or inborn immunity. Innate immunity also called as inborn immunity because it is possesses right from birth. Innate immunity also called as inherited immunity because it transfer from one generation to next generation. So from mother body to child, such immunity transfer, so called them inherited immunity. Resistance against infection that an individual possesses right from the birth due to his or her genetic makeup, means such immunity is possesses right from birth due to her or his genetic makeup. Such immunity called as innate immunity, inborn immunity, inherited immunity. What are the characteristics of innate immunity, inherited immunity or inborn immunity? It is natural defense system of the body. आपल्या बॉडीतली ही नैसर्गिक संरक्षण संस्था म्हणून ओळखली जाते innate immunity, because it is possesses to individual right from birth. Second, it possesses right from birth is one of the characteristics of innate immunity. ही आपल्याला जन्मापासून मिळालेली असते, हे तिचं एक वैशिष्ट्य आहे. इट रिमेन्स थ्रू आउट द लाईफ. ही जी इम्युनिटी असते आपल्या जीवनभर आपल्यासाठी कामाची असणारे, जीवनभर आपल्याला ती ॲबिलिटी पॉवर म्हणून काम करणारी असणार. सो इट रिमेन्स थ्रू आउट द लाईफ. इट इज नॉन स्पेसिफिक, मीन्स innate immunity is not specific to any disease or infection. It is non-specific, means all infections are resisted by innate immunity, inborn immunity. Up to this we detail discuss innate or inborn or inherited is one of the type of immunity. It's 4 different characteristic features. Now we learn 5th characteristic features of innate immunity. It is not affected by immunization is also one of the characteristic feature. When any pathogen enter into the body, this immunity quickly killed by one or two components. जेव्हा एखादा पॅथोजनने बॉडीमध्ये एंट्री केली तर ही इम्युनिटी क्विकली किल करते त्या पॅथोजनला बाय 1 or 2 कंपोनंट्स. त्या इम्युनिटीकडे असलेल्या डिफरंट कंपोनंटचा वापर करून क्विकली किल करते. कोणाला तर पॅथोजनने एंट्री केली असेल त्याला, त्याच्या पॉवरला किंवा त्याच्या प्रॉडक्टला. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर ऑफ innate immunity. Number 7, one of the component of innate immunity consists of different types of barriers. Different type of barriers are one of the component of innate immunity, is also one of the characteristic feature of innate immunity. Such component are prevent entry of foreign agents into the body. Means different types of barriers are a component of innate immunity that prevent entry of foreign agent into the body. कोणत्याही पॅथोजनला आपल्या बॉडीमध्ये एंट्री करण्यासाठी प्रिव्हेंट करणारे बॅरियर्स, डिफरंट टाइप्स ऑफ बॅरियर्स इनेट इम्युनिटीचा एक कंपोनंट आहे. सो हिअर नोटेड different 7 characteristic features of innate immunity. We detail discuss different barriers of innate immunity. What are the barriers of innate immunity? You know, barriers of innate immunity prevent to pathogen entry in the body. So what type of barriers are present in innate immunity? There are different types of barriers present in innate immunity. Number one, epithelial surface is one of the barrier. Antimicrobial substances in the blood and tissue is one of the barrier. Cellular factor in immunity is one of the barrier, and fever is also one of the barrier. Also, acute phase protein APPs is one of the barrier. Means here noted total 5 different barriers of innate immunity. Most of time this question is asked, what are the different barriers of innate immunity? Enlist different barriers of innate immunity: epithelial surface, antimicrobial substances in the blood and tissue, cellular factor in innate immunity, fever, acute phase protein APPs are different barriers of innate immunity. We detail discuss one by one. First one is epithelial barrier. Epithelial surface is one of the barrier of innate. Epithelial surface consists of skin, mucus and other secretions. We detail discuss one by one. First one is skin is one of the epithelial surface. Skin is a barrier that prevent entry of microbes in the body. आपली जी त्वचा असते ती काय तर वन ऑफ द बॅरियर दॅट प्रिव्हेंट एंट्री ऑफ मायक्रोब्स इन द बॉडी. Healthy skin possesses bactericidal activity due to presence of high concentration of salt in drying sweat. हेल्दी स्किन मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतो बॅक्टेरिसाइडल ॲक्टिव्हिटी अँड ड्यू टू दिस प्रेझेंट्स ऑफ हाय कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑफ साल्ट इन ड्राइंग स्वेट्स. You know, skin dermis part contains sweat glands, secrete sweat. So sweat contains salt. If it is drying takes place and more concentration prevent entry of microbes in the body. So due to high concentration of salt in drying sweat, bactericidal properties is create in the skin. Due to this, the microbe is not enter into the skin. Means skin is a barrier that prevent the entry of microbes in the body. Sebaceous gland secretion. स्किन मध्ये सिबॅसियस ग्लँड असते ज्याला आपण ऑइल ग्लँड म्हणतो. इट्स सिक्रेशन अँड लॉंग चेन फॅटी ॲसिड्स हॅव बॅक्टेरिसाइडल अँड फंजिसाइडल प्रॉपर्टीज. And due to bactericidal fungicidal properties, bacteria and fungus is not enter into the skin. So skin is a barrier that prevent entry of microbes in the body. Now we detail discuss mucus is one of the epithelial surface. Mucosa of respiratory tract has several innate mechanisms of defense. Number one, first, a large extent of nose. आपलं जे नोज असतं ते लार्ज एक्सटेंट असतं and due to large extent of nose prevent entry of microorganisms in the tract. means a large extent of nose is one of the barrier prevent entry of microorganism in the tract. Second, present hairs at or near the nasal orifice, present hairs in the nose at near or nasal orifice help arrest the inhaled particles. Means during inhalation process with air present particles are arrested by hairs present in near and nasal orifice. So hairs are present in the nose are prevent entry inhaled particles into the body. Mucus lining the epithelium respiratory tract help arrested the inhaled particles. You know, mucus lining are present in respiratory tract like trachea, internal lining, epithelium respiratory tract have present mucus. Such mucus are help arrested the inhaled particles. So mucus is also one of the barrier. And number 4, the कफ reflexes, आपण जे कफ बाहेर टाकतो, that is the cup reflexes an important defense mechanism of respiratory tract. Due to reflex, cough are also one of the barrier prevent microorganism into the body. Here noted all these are the different barriers due to mucus, due to hairs, due to cuff reflexes and due to large extent of nose. Now epithelial surface number 3, other secretions. The mouth constantly bath in saliva which has inhibitory effect on microorganism. Mouth contains salivary gland secretes saliva. Such saliva is constantly secreted in mouth cavity. So mouth constantly bath with saliva. Such saliva is inhibitory effect of microorganism, means microorganisms are completely kill or die with the help of saliva contain enzymes. So saliva is one of the secretion secreted by salivary gland or prevent entry of microorganism in the body. Second, acidity of gastric secretion in stomach. You know, stomach contain gastric glands that secrete gastric juices. Such secretion is acidic secretion. So such secretion is destroy microorganism, means acidic gastric secretion is also prevent entry of microorganism in the body. Next, number 3, the flushing action of urine during urination or micturition. Flushing action of the urine eliminate bacteria from urethra. So flushing action of urine is one of the secretion eliminate bacteria from the urethra. So prevent entry of bacteria into the body of organism due to flushing action of urine, means it is also one of the barrier. In semen, male reproductive fluid secrete male reproductive system of man. Present spermine and zinc are the chemical material. Has antibacterial property. Has antibacterial property means here different secretions like saliva secretion, like acidic gastric secretion, like flushing urine, like semen contains spermine and zinc, are all prevent microbes entry into the body. Means up to this we detail discuss epithelial surface is one of the most important barrier, contain skin, contain mucus, contain other secretions, are all are essential for prevent entry of microorganism into the body. Now we learn second barrier of innate immunity known as antimicrobial substances in the blood and tissue. In the blood and tissue present antimicrobial substances that prevent entry microorganisms or pathogen into the body. Complement system contain more than 30 serum proteins. Complement system contain more than 30 serum proteins in the blood in an inactive state. So all these 30 serum proteins are most important for complement system. Microbial pathogens activate the complement cascade, and such complement cascade are essential for to eliminate pathogen. Means this is also one of the barrier. Complement cascade are made by complement system contain 30 serum proteins, are useful for eliminate pathogens. Means antimicrobial substance are one of the barrier of innate immunity. Interferons are a class of cytokinin. Which class include interferons? Cytokinin class include. Interferon is one of the most important chemical soluble protein released by cells. Interferons are released by viral cells, infect bacteria and viruses. Interferons are most important for infect to viruses, and due to this viruses is not enter into the body. So interferons are one of the antimicrobial substances that prevent entry of viruses because it directly infected to the viruses. Some WBC stimulate other cells. Some WBC stimulate other cells to protect from viral infection. Here noted all these different antimicrobial substances present in the blood as well as tissue that prevent entry of microorganism in the body. Now we learn third innate immunity barrier called as cellular factor in innate immunity. How cellular factor are prevent entry of microorganism in the body? Number one, natural defense by phagocytic cells. You know, phagocytic cells are directly eat or engulf foreign particles or dead particles. So natural defense by phagocytic cells which ingest and destroy the pathogens, foreign particles or dead matter. Microorganisms and foreign particles which are ingest and destroyed by phagocytic cells. Phagocytic cells are discovered by Machnikov in 1882. Always remember scientist name Machnikov in 1882 discovered phagocytic cells. There are two types of phagocytic cells, microphage and macrophages are phagocytic cells. Both micro or macrophagocytic cells are useful for remove foreign particles that enter the body. Remove foreign particles that enter the body means cellular factors are one of the barrier to innate immunity. Maybe microphages or macrophages, both groups are useful for remove foreign particles that enter into the body. A class of lymphocytes, lymphocyte is one of the WBC. So a class of lymphocyte called natural killer cells. NK cells means natural killer cells. Lymphocytes is important in non-specific defense against viral infection and tumor. So lymphocyte is also one of the cellular factor of innate immunity, called them natural killer. NK cells are important for non-specific defense against the viral infection and tumor. Up to this we detail discuss cellular factor is one of the innate immunity barrier that prevent the entry of microbes into the body. Now we learn fourth innate immunity barrier known as fever. Fever means increased body temperature. So increase in the body temperature falling the infection. जेव्हा आपली बॉडी टेम्परेचर वाढतं तेव्हा इन्फेक्शन कमी होतं, याचा अर्थ फॉल द इन्फेक्शन. इट इज नॅचरल डिफेन्स मेकॅनिझम. मीन्स whenever the infection takes place in the body, our body temperature increases, and due to increased body temperature fall the infection is a natural defense mechanism. Fever help to accelerate. जेव्हा increase body temperature होतं तेव्हा मदत होते, accelerate होतं physiological processes. Due to this, to destroy the invading pathogens, means due to high temperature help increases or accelerate physiological processes, and due to this destroy the invading pathogens. Those pathogens are enter into the body, they becomes destroyed due to physiological processes, help accelerate due to high body temperature. Means fever is one of the barrier. Fever stimulate the production of interferons. Interferons is one of the most important secretion that help recovery of viral infection. So increase body temperature stimulate production of interferons, and such interferons help recovery of viral infection. Means fever is one of the barrier. Microbes are not enter into the body. If enter into the body, they becomes destroy. So fever is one of the barrier of innate immunity. Now fifth one is acute phase protein. APPs are one of the barrier of innate immunity. How acute phase protein barrier of one of the innate immunity? Number one, first, an infection or injury. जेव्हा इन्फेक्शन होतं, इंजुरी होतं, leads to sudden increase in concentration of certain plasma protein. An infection of injury leads to sudden increased concentration of certain plasma proteins. are collectively called as acute phase protein, means concentration of certain plasma proteins are commonly called as acute phase protein, that is APPs. Such APPs include different components or factors like C-reactive protein. CRP is one of the content of APP. Mannose binding protein is also one of the content of APP. Alpha 1 acid glycoprotein is one of the content of APPs. Serum amyloid protein is one of the APP content, means here noted all these different four content are included in acute phase protein, and such acute phase protein is increases concentration certain plasma proteins due to infection or injury. So APP enhance means increases the host resistant power. APP enhance means increases prevent tissue injury, and also APP enhance promote repair of inflammatory lesions. Function of APP means APP enhance means increases host resistant power, prevent tissue injury power, promote engulf or repair inflammatory lesions. Up to this, we detail discuss different barriers of innate immunity like epithelial surface, antimicrobial substances present in blood and tissue. Next, cellular innate immunity power, fever, acute phase protein. APPs are different barriers of innate immunity. Review today's topic. We learn in today's lecture concept of health, requirement of good health, concept of immunology, also concept of immunity, different types of immunity, innate immunity also called as inborn immunity, also called as inherited immunity, second acquired immunity, adaptive immunity, different barriers of innate immunity like epithelial surface, antimicrobial substances in the blood and tissue, cellular factors of innate immunity, and fever, also acute phase protein APPs. On the basis of today's lecture, some exercise question noted here. MCQ question number 1. Good health can be maintained by balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercise, all of this. Yes, the correct answer is good health can be maintained by all of this, means here noted balanced diet, personal hygiene and regular exercise are maintain good health. So correct option is all of this, D, all of this. Second MCQ. Disease causing organism known as vector, pathogen, parasite, carrier. Yes, the correct answer is pathogen is one of the organism cause disease. So disease causing organism is pathogen, means B, pathogen is correct option. Innate immunity is a dash type of defense mechanism. Specific, non-specific, inborn, both B and C. Yes, innate immunity is a non-specific as well as inborn type of defense mechanism, means D, B and C is correct option. Now MCQ number 4. APPs include alpha 1 acid glycoprotein, mannose binding, reactive protein, all of this. Yes, the correct option is D. All of this means all these three factors are included in APPs. So correct option is D. All of this. Number 5. Who discovered phagocytic cells? Edward Jenner, Machnikov, interferons, none of this. Yes, the correct option is Machnikov, one of the scientists discovered by phagocytic cells. B. Machnikov is one of the option. A state complete physical, mental and social well-being is termed as disease, comfort, health and hygiene. Yes, the correct answer is C. Health. State complete physical, mental and short answer question. Number 1 first. Who believe immunity for first time? Yes, Edward Jenner is one of the scientists believe immunity for first time. What is immunity? Yes, it is an ability in an individual resist infection or injury. Such ability called as immunity. In semen present dash dash and dash dash has antibacterial property. Yes, semen presents spermine and zinc, means spermine and zinc has antibacterial property. Why innate immunity called as inherited immunity? Because innate immunity is transfer from one generation to next generation, so called them inherited immunity. The protective chemicals produced by immune cells in response to antigen are called, yes, antibody. Up to this, today's lecture completed. Hope that you understood everything. If you like the video, then you can subscribe my YouTube BioInfo channel. Tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.